Agata Staniszczak with PGGM out of the Netherlands. I think we're globally in a very turbulent environment, and I don't think it's region specific. It's, I think, really a global phenomenon. In different regions, different factors play a factor, which makes it, I think, at the moment, difficult to invest, but it also creates a lot of opportunities, of course. We're now at a moment in the cycle where we reached the bottom of the cycle. Prices are, of course, very interesting. It may be a bit scary, but if you can overcome the scariness, kind of see long term, you can find quite a good value in many deals that are long term will pay off. What we think about, because we have it in Europe as well, is the housing shortage. Anything that has to do with giving a person a roof over their head. And that can be multifamily, it can be single family, it can be student accommodation, it can be senior housing. And I think that's a very much global phenomenon, actually. But we do believe US definitely is part of this phenomenon. But overall living, it's definitely something that is, I would say, on top of our minds. The whole demographic story is still there. You know, the growth in demographic in the US are very positive, taking a positive trajectory, and are not particularly changing. And of course there are discussions about immigration, etc. But even taking immigration into consideration, it's still an upward growth, which is one of the pillars of residential, because obviously it's all about people and living in the US. And okay, there's a little bit of, you could call it political turbulence that you have everywhere around the world at the moment. So yes, we still remain very much interested in US real estate. We still think there's good underlying basis for investment into that sector. You need to also be able to navigate, I think, through it a little bit. Because long term, the basis of investment is, we still think it's good.